Why can't I just be happy with what I've got? Right, this is a really important blog, post, video, whatever way you want to consume this message, because once you're on this self-development adventure, things start to happen, right? Your world starts to open up, your eyes are bright again, you've got a bit of momentum, and you're looking at all those different things that you could do, all those goals and those achievements and all the things that you want from life. And what tends to happen is this: a big trap opens up right before your very eyes. Just as you're getting right into this whole self-development momentum, we fall into that trap of "I'll be happy when." And it's a different disguised trap as "I'll be happy when" trap that many people fall into in terms of putting their career off into the distance, or their future happiness based on some level of income or career progression, or the perfect this or the perfect that, which is a very real trap that many people fall into. But we're sort of slightly different to that now, right? Because we're on this self-development adventure. We can see that trap for what it is, but then we get caught in another one, which is basically the same thing. We start to do it around our goals. We go, brilliant, I know what I can do. I've got more confidence in myself. I've got more momentum in myself. I'm consistently showing up. I'm doing the things that I'm meant to be doing. I've achieved one goal. Now I want to achieve another one. And all of a sudden we can't see the woods for the trees again. And we get caught in this trap of, when I get to that goal, then I'll be happy. Oh, and then I'm going to do this other goal and this next goal. And then all of a sudden we start to negate the present moment, which is all we have, right? It's the most precious thing that we have, is the present moment. And we're so excited about all these new and exciting, wonderful things that we're going to do and going to achieve, that actually we fall back into that same trap. It's that "I'll be happy when" trap. Oh, because now I can optimize the way that I look. Brilliant. I'll be happy once that's done. Oh, and now I can run a marathon. I'll be happy once that's done. Oh, and actually, do you know what? I'm going to go back into my business and optimize my business. I'll be happy once. We're back in the same trap. Right, so it's really important to pause and reflect. So what I want to talk to you about today is just a little method that I've began to use myself, and I'm sharing with other people, because ultimately we are wanting creatures. We want to be better, we want more. And back to the title of this blog, why can't I just be happy with what I've got? The truth is, you can, and want more. And I think that's the perfect place to be. I think the perfect place to be is in that gratitude, that appreciation for where you are right now and all that you've got, but also don't quell that fire of wanting to be a little bit better. And then you've got that lovely dual processor of loving where you are right now, but not zenning out and giving up, because I think that's our fear, isn't it? Our fear is, but if I get too content with what I've got, then I won't want more, and then I'll get sort of stuck somehow in life. But actually the truth is, when you get content with what you've got, it actually sets up the perfect platform to leverage into more, or to be a bit better, or whatever that is for you. Because too many people get caught in the trap of wanting more and forgetting the present moment, and then it's all about this future-based happiness when that might never arrive. Like, why put your happiness off into the future when you can be happy right now? If you've got the time to listen to this blog or read this blog, then there must be many, many things in your life right now that you should be extremely grateful for. And this is poignant for me in my life right now. And if you watch me live pretty much every day, which is becoming a bit like a journal stroke, motivational stroke, best wisdom that I can deliver piece, like my life is unfolding in many ways in those daily lives. And I'm going through some behemoth opportunities at the moment. And I got completely caught in the same trap I'm telling you about. Right? Because if I don't get caught in these traps and see them for what they are, how can I possibly try and impart some of that learning onto you? I have to get out there and live it, and make the mistakes and learn from the mistakes, and share from the best wisdom that I can find, and through my own experience, by getting out there and colliding with life. And I've just been through that process. I got completely lost in the "I'll be happy when" moment, and was about to take on some ridiculous, in truth, projects that could have kept me trapped and locked into something that would have made me incredibly unhappy. I got so enveloped in it. I was so excited about that goal. And if I achieve that, I can achieve this type of goals. And I almost completely neglected the present moment. That classic trap. I slipped into it, but luckily, through all the training that I've done for the last 10 years, eventually I could see it for what it was. And ended up taking the complete opposite route to that, just slowing everything down. Does that mean I'm comfortable where I am? Yes, I am. I love it where I am. I feel so grateful and so fortunate where I am. Does that mean I don't want to go on and achieve big things or more from life? Absolutely not. All I've done is gone back to creating that foundation so I can push on in the right way and push on to achieve the right things rather than the wrong things, like too many of us get caught up in the trap of wanting the wrong things that actually don't make us happy. Whereas again, part of the self-development adventure that we're on is to get aligned with who you are, like reconnect with that authentic self. And you have to keep doing the work. The reason I'm saying that, I'm someone out front, I've been doing this for 10 years, coached pretty much hundreds of thousands of people. If you look at the broader picture, I'm doing it every single day. I'm in there myself doing it, and I still fall into the same trap. And the only reason I get out a bit quicker, maybe the most, is because I'm constantly coming back to the journal. I'm constantly reflecting on my life to see that piece of what's important to me. And will these goals mean that I lose less, lose more than I gain? That type of mindset is so incredibly important. So here's to the exercise, as it were. I think whenever you're on this self-development adventure, let's be totally excited about pushing for more. Let's be totally thrilled and exhilarated about all the goals and all the things that we're going to achieve. That's the push. But add in the pause. And the pause being reflect on a daily basis for how grateful you are for everything you have. Whether that's for your partner, your children, your business, your health, your energy, whatever it is. Like reflect on that and be grateful for those things. We are so lucky, and I know that's easier said than done, because at times we're going through struggles and things are hard and it's difficult to find that gratitude in there, but this is so important. If you can find that gratitude, that foundation, that bedrock of satisfaction, of pleasure with all the wonderful things that you have in your life right now, here's the secret. You won't want to stop and just zen out and chill out and give up. In fact, this will encourage you to push for more. There's the push. So you've got the pause and then you've got the push. The pause being that gratitude, the push being that traditional, like yearning for more that we really start to pick up on when we get on this self-development adventure. And I think if you can combine those two, it's a really powerful place to be, because you've got that foundation of gratitude, yet that willingness to be just a little bit better. And here's the secret. I'm full of secrets, but here's another secret. When you get in that place, still that achievement stuff is the cherry on the top. Because actually what you start to find is you're more energized, you're more happy, your well-being's higher in the present moment, and then all these lovely goals you set yourself are cherries on the top. See, that I'll be happy when thing disappears. And you have to work hard to make that disappear, because we all fall into that trap. As I said, I often do. I still do. But all of a sudden, you're not happy when, you're happy now. I can't tell you what a wonderful place that is to stand. And even if you just take a couple of minutes, right, and this is just a quick exercise for you. Just stand up if you can, like I'm standing up at the present moment. Right, and I just want you to sort of almost pull your shoulders back, lift your head up, like that bright, bushy-tailed type posture, looking straight forward, like feeling like alert and strong, that lovely straight spine. And from this position, you can close your eyes if you wish, or you can keep them open. I want you to think of someone you're incredibly grateful for. Just do this now. Just bring them to mind whilst in that position. Just take 30 seconds, a minute to bring them to the forefront of your mind. They could be past, they could be present. Make that picture in your mind bright and visual and visceral, like sense them, feel them in your presence. Right? Just think of how grateful you are to have that person or have had that person in your life. Right? Fill yourself, flood yourself with that gratitude. Like, how does that feel? How does that feel right there in that space? And here's the thing, right? Just take some time to reflect on that. That's your pause. In that space, does it make you want to just zen out and give up and do nothing and be completely content? Or does it actually fill you with a sort of inner strength that encourages you to push on even more, to be just a little bit better? The push. So combine the pause, as I just showed you, with the push, and you just get this super powered self-development tool to crack on, to do more and appreciate what you have. Hopefully that was helpful. I think it's really important for everyone on this self-development adventure. If you enjoy this, please share it with your friends. Share the website, www.andyramage.com. I'm live every day, don't forget, apart from Sunday, Tech Free Sunday, around 7:45 a.m. BST, giving it a bit of motivational welly. If you like this stuff, drop me a note. If there's any topics you would like me to cover, also drop me a note and I will happily write blogs about them or do lives about them. This is our self-development adventure together. Enjoy.